Welcome to Humanities 60 Intercultural Perspective, and this is CRN 21904. I'm Lynn Saul, your instructor, and this short video will show you around the E2L website and let you know how to participate in this class. This is an 8-week class, meaning we're going to be working at a very fast pace. We're going to do a complete semester's work in half the time. So you need to be prepared to work all the time on this class. The page that you see here is the home page for our section. And at the top of the home page is a line of tabs, which we call the nav bar, the navigation bar. And this is how you're going to get into the various parts of the course. So, for example, content is where you'll find the course syllabus, and that is going to include all of the information that you need for the requirements for the course, how it will be graded, and at the end you'll find the schedule of work for the entire 8-week course. One thing that I really want to emphasize here is that this class is exactly where it is. This class is part of both the I and the G requirements for transfer to any of the Arizona universities. The I requirement means that this is an intensive writing class. We're going to be doing a lot of writing in this class. Ideally, you will have completed at least Writing 101 or be taking it right now because you're going to need a lot of the skills that you learn in that class. In addition to the writing, this is also a class that focuses on diversity. And there's information in the syllabus about that. In addition, on the syllabus page, there's a link to the discussion where you will introduce yourself and the Introduction to Humanities 260 quiz, which you need to take. Under content, we can also go into each of the units that we're going to be doing: the Native American unit, African American unit, Hispanic American unit, and Asian American unit, as well as the final project and the individual field trip reports. And there's also a link to some library readings. But let's just take a look at the Unit 1 Native American module so that you'll see how that it's set up. So first of all, we have something called the Native American Overview and Assignment List. So this starts with a text overview, which you should read. And this is in addition to the assigned text that you'll be reading. Then we have the reading assignments and activities. In this class, we're going to be using 2 textbooks. The first one is Ronald Takaki's A Different Mirror. And this is a history book. And so the assignment in that is given right here. We will also be doing literature primarily using this textbook, Kaleidoscope, edited by Perkins and Perkins. And so the Native American readings in this book are listed right here, but also there's a link to some bilingual poems by Tana Achen poet Ophelia Zapata. So that is more that you will be studying. Then we'll get into Native American arts and music, and there are a number of links given here, and you'll be using those. For each of these units, the history unit, the literature unit, and the music and art unit, there will be a discussion that we will do. And also there's indication here that there are some library readings that are relevant that you would enjoy taking a look at. So that's how the modules are set up. Sorry about that. For each of the units that we will be studying. We also have communication as one of the NAVBAR headings. And the most important thing here will be discussions. So this is where you will actually do the various discussions. So for example, the first one is going to be based on the readings in a different mirror. And what you're going to be doing is writing an original post of at least 300 words about your response to the assigned readings. And then after that, you will respond to at least 2 other students' posts. And they'll be somewhat shorter posts, but they don't have to be shorter. And this really creates a discussion among the students in the class. It's very much like in-class discussions that you have in an in-person class, except that you'll be writing them. One thing that's very important is that you'll have several days. For example, the first discussion will open today, Tuesday, January 16th, and close on Thursday, January 18th. But you don't want to wait until the last minute because you need to post your original post, and then you need to have other students' posts that have gone up so that you can respond to them. And if you wait until the last minute, it's going to be difficult to do it. And at 11:55 on whatever the closing date is, the discussion closes. It's locked. You will not be able to write anymore. So you need to get started early and pay attention to the dates for the various discussions that you have to do. In addition to all of the 12 unit discussions that are here, down at the bottom, you'll see the greetings and introduction discussion, which you need to do by Thursday. The way that you do this in any discussion is you will click on Start a New Thread, enter a subject. So you want to put your name there. Then you'll write and if you want, you can include a picture, and then you will post that, and it will be there. So you'll want to start a new thread and post for yourself. Also, toward the end here, there are some discussions that will be for later in the semester, the required individual field trip report, and final project draft peer review. So that's where these things are found at the bottom of the discussion page. If we go back up to the nav bar, you might think that email is where you can send emails and receive emails. You can receive your emails there, but D2L, in their wisdom, changed the way you do email. So if you want to send an email to anyone in this class, you go to class list, and then you check off the name of the person that you would like to email. So if you want to send an email to me as your instructor, you check the box there. Then you say email, and you will get an email message. Notice that the name of the person that you're sending it to comes under blind carbon copy. Type in the subject and make sure that you type in the CRN number for the course so that I'll know which course you're talking about. Then you type in whatever your message is there, and you can then send it. But I'm actually not going to send it because I don't need to send it to myself. So I'm going to just cancel it. Well, I'll save it as a draft. Get rid of it later. So that's the nav bar. For the class list and for communication. Another very important item on the nav bar is assessments. So first of all, this is where the quizzes are, including the Introduction to Humanities 260 quiz, which you need to take by Thursday. And all of the unit exams also are under quizzes. Also, we have something called assignments, and this is where you'll be submitting your final project proposal and your final project. Another thing that's important here is grades, and you will be able to see, I'm not going to go to enter grades because it's going to show students, but if you go to grades, you'll be able to see all of your grades in the course. Also, we have rubrics here. So this is where you can take a look at how the various things that use rubrics to grade them will work. Under course resources, the most important thing for you is there is a course calendar. So this will tell you what things are due when. And it's important to use this just to kind of check on things. For the real details, you'll need to actually go to the assignments. So that's basically how you're going to get around in this course. If you have any questions, please send me an email, and I look forward very much to working with you in this class.